Hey there, as we do this reading, I'm gonna tell you whatever comes through for all the signs. But first off, we are gonna take air signs in general. So you can check the timestamps or the first pinned comment for your timestamps. What I'm gonna start off with by saying is in your love life, there was a lot of healing chaos. You had to work a lot for your love life. So it was never easy, it was never organic, okay? That is the first thing that is coming through here. There was never emotional fulfillment, and that is going to change in the year 2025. Okay, you're going to see a lot of wonders, you're going to see a lot of change when it comes to your love life. Maybe earlier, you used to feel drained. You definitely have the colors blue, green, pink or orange around you, or shades of them whenever, wherever you find this specific message. Then what I'm getting for you is you were always facing deception and lies in your love life that made you question things a lot. Okay, so in your personal life, in your connections, or even if you're single, this could mean about your family or friends. You were really tested, and your faith was being tested here, and your patience was being tested. You had to walk away from a lot of things, you had to take a lot of control, and even though you had to provide a lot, you still were not appreciated in your love life. But all of this is about to change, especially if you're resonating with the colors mentioned. Okay, pardon, I talk really fast, but I'm gonna tell you whatever the points here are being shown. Firstly, you should work on your faith right now. Okay, you should work on reconnecting with faith. So whether it is visiting temples or churches or whatever you visit, okay, it's just with all due respect, wherever you go, you should definitely connect with your faith, with your tradition, with your roots. That will definitely help you a lot healing your personal life in general. So this is more about emotional fulfillment in general, because the short messages are already up on the gram. This one is more about the detailed messages. Okay, then you need to have a lot of patience right now, because what is happening is when you heal chaos, there are a lot of sudden changes, and maybe you're not able to digest these sudden changes. This is why you may be having sleep issues or digestive troubles right now. Okay, and a lot of people, you had to say a lot of goodbyes in 2024. So this also calls for a lot of patience, because you had to just randomly, you just did not know whoever had what all intentions, but your intuition is way stronger this year. I'm gonna tell you to trust your gut feeling this year. Okay, and there's gonna be a lot of changes. So pay attention to your own digestion right now. Pay attention to your own body. Listen to your own body. Whatever you are dealing with, sleep or digestive issues, pay attention to those, because you don't have to worry about your love life or your personal life this year. Okay, being ruled by Mars, you're gonna move very naturally. Everyone is gonna move naturally. But I'm seeing this very strong change, that you've been very drained and always giving, and this year will be more about you receiving in your love life. So be open and receptive, and let me know if this message resonates with you. Also, do stay followed for more longer readings. Okay, hello water signs. So wherever you find this particular message, I'm seeing you had a lot of potential which was blocked in the year 2024. Okay, you definitely have the colors black or red around, or you recently saw flowers or greenery somewhere. This could be your sign that this particular specific message is for you. Do not force a reading to fit if it doesn't, because another message will soon find you. So you had to deal with a lot of emotional roller coasters, and you were really drained in the year 2024. Along with that, you were longing for love, and even though you had a lot of options, you were not able to stand still, and you were being challenged. Okay, I'll tell you how. Leadership, you have a lot of leadership, and with the Emperor card here, we have a confirmation of that. So you have a lot of bossy energy, and your bossy energy was being blocked because of your love or family or friends somehow. So in the year 2025, I think the divine just wants to ensure that this does not happen anymore, and you have the blessings needed. Okay, and with that, I also have the blessings card in the end. So you have a lot of blessings written for you in love this year. Like you were not able to feel that unconditional love, or that you were valued just the way you are. So you'll be feeling more of that. You'll be feeling more loved than ever this year. Okay, because there was a lot of heartbreaks, and there was a lot of letting go, and there was a lot of maybe work troubles as well that you had to deal with. Career difficulties in the year 2024 were definitely there if this message is for you. So you have had to deal with a lot, and that was mainly the trouble here. Okay, as in water signs, there was a lot of disappointment, there was a lot of pain over your past, there was a lot of pain over the options that came up from your past. Okay, so I feel if you're seeing this message, you've seen a lot of options, be it in your love life or your career. You've seen a lot of options, you've never lacked options, but it's not more so about options but about where the stability lies, because that is the part of emperor energy or the leadership energy. You care more about who you can count on in your pack. Okay, this is the energy here. So you need to trust more. Okay, you need to trust your people more, and you need to make sure who you're letting in this year. My best advice for 2025 would be, do not let people in too fast, because in 2024 you were letting people go too fast, because that was a cycle of nature, that was a process of nature. But you have to let connections make a solid foundation before you jump into something very rash or you take an impulsive decision, right? So definitely let a connection build and run its natural course. If it's meant to be, it will be. You can never mess something up that's just meant to be. And do let me know if this message resonates, because sending a lot of love and a lot of healing energy with this message. I hope this message fits and it hits home, but if it doesn't, definitely don't force it to resonate. Another message will find you really soon. And stay subscribed, stay tuned for longer readings here. Okay there, hi fire sign. So definitely, if and when you find this message, you definitely have the colors yellow, red, or a loud sound in your background as a confirmation that this specific message is for you. You are very interested in visiting greenery, and you're very comfortable around being around the earth energy in general these days. So, fresh air or being around greenery or nature just comforts you a lot. Okay, first thing is your career will be very important. So your security, your protection will be very important, your inner peace, because you are a fire sign, you are a provider by nature, and that is that natural fire in your soul that drives you towards being a provider. But what I see is your luck will be changing. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio will be the signs that will be very important. Okay, with the chariot, I also see maybe Cancer, Capricorn will also be important. I'm not going to give you like all the signs, but with the Tower, I can clearly see the last year was very difficult for you. Okay, so 2024 was really difficult and challenging, and in your past romantic connections, you never had security and stability. This is something that is definitely going to change in the year 2025. You're going to find stability in love. Okay, even though I was pulling out your love reading, I mainly got your career messages. Okay, but still I'm gonna tell you something, that if you felt like your past was always, you were always full of diligence, you were always full of discernment, you were always full of observing your partners. Okay, you were never able to truly trust whoever was in your life. There was a lot of simplicity in your energy, which was often exploited at your workplace or in your work life in the year 2024, especially because you felt like your inner peace was being messed with, was being toyed with, and there's going to be a lot of purification in your life. So your life was purified. In the last 2-3 years, you've let go of a lot of people. And this is the energy of, this is the year of fiery energy, okay? Mars energy. So a lot of powerful and aggressive energy. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing for you here, not probably the first, but like I'm used to saying that. Okay, in shorter readings, we are used to saying that. So there's gonna be a lot of change of luck, especially with regards to your career. Even though this message is a love reading, I'm still giving you a positive sign for your career, because this year is gonna be bring a big change with regards to your career. Okay, whatever lies, deception, evil eye was somehow affecting your career or your love life, it's no longer gonna have your hold. Okay, because protection and purification are also like two cards being shown. So people are literally being thrown from your life like a jumping, like they're burning. Okay, like they're jumping from a burning building was what I was trying to say. Okay, so the first, again I said the first thing. Okay, So there's a lot of funny energy here. The first thing I sense is that you need to add humor into your life. And even if you're struggling with a very dark period in your life, you can add a little bit of dark humor to that. It will make your life a little better, I guess, a little more bearable. So, and trust more in love life, because you don't have to be so diligent, you don't have to be so observant, you don't have to be full of discernment all the time. That was your energy in the past few years, especially for the last 3-4 years, but you don't have to follow that energy. If this message resonates, definitely you have to let people in, you have to trust, you have to find your inner peace. Okay, also you definitely have the colors yellow, blue mentioned around you wherever you're finding this specific message. Do let me know if this resonates and stay subscribed, because we are posting longer readings now. Okay, so hey there, earth signs. The first thing for you, if you find this message, your 2024 was very challenging and you missed traveling a lot. So this is another confirmation that you'll resonate with if this specific message is for you. Another thing is, you've had a lot of wisdom. So you may feel like, you were mostly in your bed, or you were mostly tired, or you did not connect with a lot of people, did not travel too much, because your third eye chakra, your intuition, it was very active. And so you were mostly at home or mostly indoors. Okay, so again, there's a lot of abundance this year that's gonna find you, but there's a lot of enlightenment that has happened in the past. Okay, so 2024 was a lot of enlightening year for you. This year you will be giving a lot, you will be donating a lot, because the last year you had to collect your resources and you know what that feels like, so you don't want anyone else to go through that. I'm saying you'll be helping people a lot. But then coming to your love life, I'm also seeing there's going to be a lot of unicorn energy. With the gateway card, I see a lot of unicorn energy. You will be traveling with someone who's your romantic partner, so there will be a lot of solitude on this trip. This will be your high school kind of romance. Like I'm seeing inner child connection here. So if you don't already have that kind of connection with someone, that connection might not last very long. Okay, but with that, I'm seeing the more charity you do this year, the more you're gonna feel blessed. Okay, so the more you care about the world in general, the more you're giving, the more you'll balance your receiving side. So that's how yin and yang energy move in general. That's how your own inner divine masculine and inner divine feminine traits work. But most of all, your love life is going to be there's going to be a lot of clarity. Okay, the last year there was a lot of missing clarity. So even if you are in a stable relationship, new or old, you really felt like you did not get the answers you were seeking. Okay, again, air signs could be important here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air signs could be really important. And I'm getting that you were struggling with money a lot. Like in the year 2024, it was a lot of struggle with regards to money. So this year will feel like it's financially easy flowing. Not like, a lot of wealth is coming in and going, but you'll feel like, okay, whatever is coming in is able to stay and I'm able to maintain that kind of wealth. But along with that, your personal life is going to be full of friends this year. You will have to be forced to socialize. You definitely have the colors blue or green around you wherever you find this message. So no matter when you find this message, on whatever day you find this message, if this sign is for you, you definitely do have a lot of gifts spiritually. Okay, and this year you'll be channeling that. You'll be introspecting more, you'll be giving yourself priority, there will be more self-love. So even if you were the kind of person, if you had dinner for one, you'd give it to other people. You would be like, okay, then I'm gonna eat maybe a part by myself and give 50% to the other person. So you're not gonna be like, okay, giving it all. So that is gonna really help you open your receiving side and be more receptive to love in general. This is all I have for you for now, but stay tuned for longer readings.